After witnessing an exhilarating race in Singapore, we now shift our focus to the upcoming Japanese Grand Prix in Suzuka. Singapore did not disappoint, delivering a 5-star race where Carlos Sainz and Ferrari claimed the victory, while Lando Norris of McLaren and Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes secured the remaining podium positions. However, Red Bull struggled in Singapore, but hopes are high for a better performance at Suzuka, a more traditional racing circuit. Teams are gearing up with upgrades to enhance their chances of challenging Red Bull. In this video, we'll delve into what we can expect in terms of upgrades, particularly from McLaren, Aston Martin, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Let's kick things off with Alfa Romeo. Despite currently sitting 9th in the constructors' standings with just 10 points, the 2023 season has shown some promise for Alfa Romeo. They've managed to gain nearly 4/10 of performance through their upgrades, although this hasn't translated into substantial points finishes due to their initial poor car performance. In Suzuka, Alfa Romeo plans to introduce further upgrades, focusing on the car's floor and rear diffuser to enhance consistency over race distances. Changes to the side pods are also in discussion, as Alfa Romeo has yet to make significant upgrades in this area throughout the season. Their side pod design has remained relatively generic, following a downwashing concept. However, they now intend to experiment with new designs, possibly incorporating a water slide or an aggressive undercut, akin to Red Bull's approach. Despite having a well-balanced car, Alfa Romeo will work on addressing drag and efficiency issues while capitalizing on their existing strong balance. Moving on to McLaren, the Woking-based team has demonstrated their prowess in in-season car development. They introduced a batch of upgrades in Singapore to boost the low-speed performance of the MCL60, resulting in a strong P2 finish for Lando Norris. These upgrades provided an approximate 4/10 improvement in lap times at the Singapore circuit. For Suzuka, McLaren plans to bring further upgrades, primarily focused on Oscar Piastri's car, as they previously introduced upgrades only to Lando's car in Singapore. These upgrades will include a floor edge upgrade with new rings on the edges, similar to Red Bull's design, aimed at improving aerodynamic efficiency. Additionally, side pods upgrades with revised inlet designs and side profile adjustments are in the pipeline to enhance airflow around the car. McLaren is also addressing the MCL60's tire degradation issue, which allows for quick tire warming in qualifying but leads to high degradation during races. They aim to find a solution that maintains rapid tire warming while mitigating degradation. Now, let's shift our attention to Aston Martin. Unfortunately, Aston Martin has struggled with their development strategy this season, similar to Alpine in the previous year. They have been introducing incremental upgrades at every race, which hasn't yielded positive results. Since their significant upgrade in Canada, the AMR23's development direction veered off course. At Zandvoort, Alonso challenged for the race win, but at Monza and Singapore, the team's performance plummeted, with Alonso finishing P9 and P15, respectively. Singapore highlighted balance issues, as the car suffered from both oversteer and understeer, similar to the Red Bulls. To address these issues, Aston Martin planned specific upgrades for Suzuka, particularly focusing on the side pod's undercut area to improve airflow from the undercut to the rear of the car. They'll also introduce minor new parts to address rear tire warm-up issues. Moving on to Ferrari, the SF23 initially favored low downforce circuits, as seen with Leclerc's podiums in Belgium and Baku. However, since the summer break, Ferrari has worked diligently to resolve the car's issues. This effort paid off in Singapore, a high downforce circuit, where Carlos Sainz secured the team's first victory of the season. In Suzuka, Ferrari intends to introduce a substantial package aimed at overall improvement and data gathering for their 2024 car, rumored to be inspired by the Red Bull RB19. This package may include suspension changes, tweaks to the floor design, and more. Finally, let's discuss Mercedes. The team had a successful weekend in Singapore, with strategic tire choices and a strong performance from Lewis Hamilton. Mercedes is already focusing on their 2024 car, starting from scratch to develop a new chassis. In the meantime, they continue to test new parts on the W14, including potential changes to the diffuser and underfloor for Suzuka. Mercedes is known for its bold strategies, and they may have a competitive car for Suzuka with the potential to challenge for podium positions. As the Japanese Grand Prix approaches, the question remains, which team with these upgrades will come out on top at Suzuka? I'm eager to hear your thoughts and perspectives. Please share them in the comments section below. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel for notifications on our future uploads, ensuring you stay informed about the developments in the 2023 Formula One season.